As the year comes to a close, so too is my tenure as host of this program. I'm not going away entirely. I'll still be here each Friday hosting Beat the Press. And before I sign off from Greater Boston, I'm conducting a series of interviews with newsmakers and big thinkers who helped set the tone and raise the bar of this show. We're calling it Emily's List, and I don't care if that title is already taken. My guest tonight has made any number of appearances on Greater Boston over the years. In fact, you might say we've been a good luck charm. Since his first appearance here, it was in October 2003. Larry Lucchino is the president and CEO of the Red Sox and a part owner of the team that went on to win the first World Series in '04, then again in '07 and 2013. Welcome back to Greater Boston, Larry Lucchino.
Thank you, Emily. Nice to be here, and I wish you great good luck. I'm glad to hear that you're still going to be around and keeping your hand active in GBH activities and Beat the Press.
Well, listen, Larry, after all the good luck I've brought you over the years, I think you owe me a scoop here tonight. The thing that everybody wants to know. Are you signing John Lester or not?
Does the truth matter?
Yeah,
it does. Truth always matters to you, yes. I would say we are very actively in the hunt, and we made an effort to go down and see him and tell him how much we wanted him. And I think he and his agent and his wife and his entire family really know how much it would be mean to us to have him back here.
Does he want to come?
I think he's has very warm feelings for Boston.
Yeah, why not?
And yeah, he's won here. He's adjusted to Boston. He's got a great affection for the town. His family does. So we're hoping that that will matter. And
when you get into making these deals with, you know, Henry Ramirez and Pablo Sandoval, I mean, these are staggering numbers.
They are
Nobody
staggering.
can, I bet in some ways you can't relate to it.
That's exactly right.
I mean, 95 million, 80, you know, it's almost 200 million between the two of them. I mean, how do you do it with a straight face?
Well, you grow used to it, I guess. You get numb to it. It is part of it. I try not to. We try not to. But it's the nature of the game, and it's not the way we usually go. We have, I think, shown a little versatility over the years, but when the facts and underlying circumstances change, then we adjust our strategy and our tactics accordingly. And we didn't enjoy one whit losing last year, and John Henry, Tom Werner, our entire ownership group is committed to winning. If there's one rock on which the church is built, it's that commitment to winning. Fans can tell, players can tell. It matters if you are intensely competitive and want to win, and we do.
And you have one. I'm just curious, the three of you are really deft businessmen. What was that like from a business perspective? Because after all, winning is one thing, but it's also a business. The Red Sox are a business. So going from worst to first to worst, what is it like? And to have people repeating that mantra over and over.
Yeah, it's a manic depressive way to go through life, that's for sure. There's an old saying that baseball is too much of a sport to be a business and too much of a business to be a sport. And we enjoy the business side of it, the business challenges of it, and the business side of it creates the wherewithal to win on the baseball side of it. You've got to have a steady and increasing stream of revenues coming in. We're lucky to have that. We have a passionate fan base, probably the most passionate, and I guess everyone says that, but in our case it has the added virtue of being true. We have the most passionate and loyal fan base of any baseball team in America.
I wonder if you'd comment for a minute on the Ray Rice situation, the former Baltimore Raven, who's now been reinstated by the NFL, and it was a domestic violence issue involving his then fiancée, now wife. Have things changed dramatically? I mean, the way these things catch fire in sports. I mean, it was anabolic steroids a few years ago, now domestic violence, and team ownership and management latch onto these things. It's something that you become responsible for a player's entire life, not just their playing life.
Well, in some ways, some element of responsibility is appropriate for us. We train these players, we employ these players, we pay these players gigantic amounts of money. It's incumbent upon us to work with them in all aspects of their life and their involvement in the community. We like our players to be role models. We care about the players who wear the word Boston across the front or Red Sox across the front of their jersey. We want them to be good citizens as we want to be good citizens. So I think sports just manifests things that are out there in the general public at large, but the notoriety attached to them in sports seems to add an extra dimension and makes us more aware of these kinds of problems. But domestic violence is a pervasive problem in American society.
Did you think the reinstatement was fair?
Well, you know, I'm a very fact-based kind of guy, and I don't know all of the facts as well as the arbitrator did, but it did seem to me a well-reasoned opinion.
All right, what's new? You've got a reputation of being a stadium guy, and that's because you've done it, you know, in Baltimore and San Diego, and of course here.
We always say ballpark.
Ballpark, sorry.
Yeah.
What's in the future for our ballpark? Is this it? I mean, it's looking great.
Yeah.
It's usable.
One of the things that we
still a little dungeon-like downstairs.
Oh, we're going to change that. One of the things we are most proud of, aside from winning 3 times in 10 years, and we want to do another one to be sure. But it's the preservation, protection, enhancement, enlargement of Fenway Park. It's been an enormous source of pride for us. I think it's something our fans take enormous pride in, and so it's a real accomplishment for all of us. We all feel a sense that the ballpark is in many ways the star of the franchise, and we're lucky to have it, and we've been lucky to nurture it, and I think hold it in good stead for the next stewards to come along. And I think it will be here for a while. So I think
I hope so, because
decades.
I can hear it from my open window in the back bay.
Oh, you like hearing it?
Oh, good. I always know if I'm going to bed, I know who's winning. Larry Lucchino, thank you so much for being part of Emily's List.
Great, good luck.
Great
thank you.